Right. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good afternoon to all of you. So it is a long time not speaking in English, so I think that my English will be quite rusty. Okay. Quite too long actually. So we have a student from Yemen. Okay. So introducing the Mr. Tariq Ahmad. Can you introduce yourself? A brief introduce to the rest of our member, please.
Yes, doctor. I am Tariq Ammar from Yemen. I have been living here for 3 years in Malaysia. I am not fresh graduated. I have a bachelor degree in chemistry. I not change line. I want to study business. That's all.
So you now you in Yemen or in Malaysia?
No, I have been living here for 3 years. Now I am in Kota Baru.
I see. Okay, good enough. Right. So my fellow friends, actually this is our first class. Okay, in chapter 1, we just to we want to discuss about the information system in business today. Okay, this is a slide. This is a normal slide. Okay, I will give you the rest of the slide, and then I just saw just now, which is our e-campus has been set up for GST 5083. So from day to day, you will go to the e-campus, and then you may refer to the e-campus. The rest of information, the slide, the individual case study, your group case study, and so on and so forth. So I repeat again. So this is apa nama ni, what we say, a coursework, which is 70% is your coursework and 30% based on the exam base. But since the pandemic COVID, so we turn our final exam into final assessment. Okay, final assessment. So meaning to say that you not have the continuous assessment, but you have a final assessment. Okay, in final assessment, you also need to answer like final exam, which is maybe I give you around 3 hours or 4 hours or 1 day. Okay, regards to the final assessment that soon or later I will be giving to you at the end of this course. Okay. So this is not something kind of undergraduate approach, meaning to say that I need to talk and talk and talk more rather than you just listening. So it is about two-way communication. We want to have a discussion because you are the mature student, so we need to have a discuss. We need to have a lot of discussion, and then we want to know what actually happened in information system in business today. Okay, so there are a lot of things when industrial revolution 4 hit the world, and also the pandemic COVID-19 hit the world. Okay, so it is something like two dramatic changes around our living 360, totally change. Okay, totally change. So we need to know what happened just now in business online, in system, is it system information system changes, and so on and so forth. Okay, this is the things that we as a human we need to know, and then we as an entrepreneur or a manager or knowledge knowledge officer and whatsoever thing, task or position that you currently hold. So you must know about the information system, what happened nowadays and today. Okay, fair enough. So now we want to discuss. Okay, we want to discuss actually what happened. Okay, you need to share. Okay, you need to share all the experience, all the thing that you see, all the thing that you touch, and whatsoever. Okay, because we want to know what happened actually in business today. Okay, there are a lot of things. The gigs market coming boost up, and the what we call um, like apa nama ni, how to say, delivering food like Korean, in Korean, so much more, I mean, copy and paste. Our life is similarly like Korean style. Okay, maybe the rest of the um, uh, apa nama, how to say, East country, like Korea, Japan, and whatsoever, which is doing this gig business. Okay, right. So you can see my slide, right?
Can, doctor.
Okay.
Yes, doctor.
So now, our learning objective is actually to understand the effect of information system on business and their relationship to globalization. So how we want to understand the effect of information interaction. Okay, we have many things. We have B2B, business to business. We have business to consumer. We have consumer to consumer. We have G2G, government to government, and so on and so forth. And then the second thing is we want to explain why information systems are so essential in business today. Why essential? Why important? Why 5Gs? Why industrial revolution? Why artificial intelligence? Why robotics? Why digital? And why? Okay. So then the third one is define an information system and describe its management towards the organization, the technology component itself that contribute to the business today. Okay, right. So we want to know, and we want to hear about the asset, and you need to explain how they ensure the information system provided genuine value to the organization. Okay, and then instead of complementary asset, so describe the different academic discipline used to study information system, and explain how each contributes to our understanding of them, and then explain what mean by socio technical system perspective. This one is going towards the very depth technical aspect sikit lah. Okay, so I think that one is we are not touching or discussing apa nama, the 6 point. Okay, so to give you a view, okay, to give you a view, this is long time ago. Okay, the long time ago, for example, Yankees. Okay, for those who familiar with the Yankees sport. Okay, Yankees, I think that this one is for baseball, baseball. So Yankees fan choosing to watch games on TV or choose other format, other form of entertainment. Okay, solution, use information system to enhance experience. Okay, game coverage, statistic delivered via ubiquitous HD TV monitor mobiles, can order concession, view, replace, and so on. And then the Cisco system take place, which is Cisco provided technology to make Yankee Stadium to the most wired in all of baseball. And then demonstrate IT roles in providing new product and services, illustrate the benefit of utilizing network and mobile application to enhance entertainment and information. Okay, so this is the Yankees stadium look to the future. So what happened now? So this is, I just give you the overview, or the case study, or the scenario happened. So can we um, get some example? Okay, so in Yemen, Tariq, so how does information system take place? I mean, you can choose anything like business, like entertainment, like sport, like services. You may choose one to become one of the example.
In the communication companies, uh, with this pandemic, become I mean they raise everything, they raise the profiles and everything. Why? How we can get this? We get this by information systems, because we know about everything about the communication. I mean the communication side.
Okay, so that one is referring to the telecommunication services. So they try to increase their bandwidth, the gigabytes, to give a full support for all the society use. Because just now, like Tariq say, so the telecommunication and the internet just now is the most essential or the most important factor that push the community or society to use it. Okay, to use it. If there is no telecommunication or internet connection, so I think that the most of the world, region or nation or country and whatsoever, they can't communicate with each other, something like that. Okay, so Tina, do you have any example for the information system in business today? Mute tu, mute, unmute. Tina, unmute. Yeah, okay.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. Speak louder.
Hello? Hello? Dengar tak?
Dengar. Teruskan.
Okey, untuk pada pendapat saya, kalau information system,
Berapa hari skala ni?
hello? Hello? Pendapat saya, kalau
Teruskan.
untuk business system, macam informasi.
If you can speak in English, so then Tariq can understand what we are discussing just now. It's okay if your English quite rusty like me.
No, doctor, no problem. I have been living here for 3 years, so I know maybe 20% or 30% of Malay.
Actually, my line is not
Okay, Tariq, you know sikit-sikit lah, sikit-sikit.
Yes, little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, never mind. Okay, Tina.
actually doktor, saya tak berapa sihat. Saya baru pun pagi tadi buat swab test.
Okay. Alright.
Hello?
So you have flu, cough, and then fever.
Sorry?
Just now, you got apa nama ni, fever, flu ataupun cough, batuk.
Tiga-tiga ada.
I see. Okay. I hope that the result will be negative. InsyaAllah.
Saya punya result 23.
InsyaAllah. Okay. You may take more vitamin C like Baroka, and then you drink lot Baroka, vitamin C, Baroka. Like previously, our Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad take the vitamin C in Baroka. Yes, and then drink a lot of coconut water. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Do not mandi with coconut water. Okay, Tina. Just share with us. Yeah.
Sorry. Doctor,
Teruskan.
can you repeat first your question first?
Yes, my question is, can you give example example, existing example regarding information system in our business today. Maybe you have experience using services or having something like apa nama ni online transaction with government sector or whatsoever.
Okay, for me, for the current, I do online business, and I only use the Facebook, 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 and I use marketplace. And for me, they are based on there are many technology. I use marketplace because I memang banyak dapat customer from marketplace. So saya based on 2 bulan saya buat bisnes, uh, saya banyak dapat customer daripada marketplace. So saya for me Facebook is the best way to search the customer.
Okay, good. Here, this is one of the example. And second example, like previously Tariq said about the telecommunication and networking. So by having this telecommunication and networking, so just now Tina are using the networking, okay, networking Facebook network because of she have many Facebooker or friends in their Facebook. So sometimes when we become an entrepreneur, it is not something like it is a must for you to use the Instagram, marketplace, Facebook, website, and so on and so forth. So it is based on the nature of your business actually. Okay, if you think that you have many members or many networking in Facebook, so the marketplace is the best marketing platform for you to enhance or to boost your selling product. Okay, this is something good. Okay, something good. And then you are using the right platform in the right time, so maybe the product of or the things that you are selling is match or how to say sesuai lah, okay, with the need of the current need of the customer itself. Okay, so Shalini, so how about you? Do you have any example for the information system in business today?
Okay,
Thank you.
doctor. Thank you. Well, I would like to touch on the food delivery services, doctor. So currently, they are before the pandemic and after the pandemic, the food delivery business are hit so drastically. So everywhere they are using their application, mobile application like Food Panda or GrabFood in order to attract the customers. Furthermore, it is more convenient to the customer to choose variety of food in the apps. And as well as also, I would like to touch on the courier services, the Ninja or JNTA services. They're also using of their what is that? People are buying all the goods are from online like Shopee, Lazada. So courier services also being gain a good, better benefit during the impact of COVID-19. Doctor, that's all.
Yeah. So this is true when we saw about the rising of the gig economy. So it is one of the bigger contributor. For the nation of Malaysia, because it is something like copy and paste business and copy and paste business. Um, like us in the third nation of the world, like Malaysia, negara ketiga, we are user. We are not loser, but we are user. Okay, user. Okay, user, which is rely upon the first nation. Okay, rely on the first nation. So what are the first nation doing and make it profit, and then we as a user nation, we are using copying and then do the things like what apa nama ni Shalini said just now. because if we talk about food delivery services, so in US there are long time ago, okay, long time ago. I think that since 2000, something like that. So when you talk about artificial intelligence, robots, and whatsoever, so the first country is the research country which is developed and do some prototype about the artificial intelligent things and the robotic and so on and so forth. So it is not us actually developing things, and it is not us actually claiming that we are the novel knowledge. That's the thing. So all the noble knowledge actually is come from the First Nation. But if we flashback, okay, if we can flashback like previously in zaman Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in rising of Islamic that day. So the noble knowledge actually come from the Muslim, okay, Islam. Okay, so this is the fact that we cannot deny. Okay, we cannot deny. So this is the history of the world. Okay, but now we are relying on the biggest country like United States, okay, like China, because they have a big power, a huge power just now. Okay, in Asia, definitely the China is the first. Okay, China is the first country, and secondly, maybe soon or later will be goes to the Indonesia. Okay, so this is the fact that we cannot deny, because they do a lot of entrepreneurship things. They do a lot of business system. Okay, like if you go to the China and also goes to the Indonesia, like 1 year previously, I'm teaching Indonesian student. So they say that they are not using money. They are not using cash. They are cashless. Okay. When we want when we go to Indonesia, so you need to have something like a system that called e-wallet. Just now in Malaysia, recently implement. So if you want to buy the things, the product, and whatsoever you want to buy, so all in using the e-wallet. Okay, the e-wallet, they are using cashless. So this is what happened to Malaysia. So we now advising our community to use the cashless rather than the cash. Okay, because the cash we do not know the virus of the COVID living in that particular things or transferring to other object, to other product and whatsoever. So that's the thing, like what we say, it is a structured and designed by other people actually. Okay, it is designed by other people. We do not know who is the people, but they are using system to control human. Okay, they are using system to control human. Now if we say that I'm using Maybank, okay, for example, the most effective online transaction is Maybank. Okay, everybody love to use Maybank because it is easy, it is fast, it is convenient, it is so on and so forth. Okay, me myself also using Maybank to you. Okay, because of there are a lot of 100 transaction you can use. Okay, using Maybank to you. Okay, but not like Bank Islam, which is have a limited transaction like Bank Muamalah, like BSN and so on and so forth. It is not like standing or not being challenged by Maybank to you. Okay, it is a very intelligent system. It is a very secure system, which is good for user to use the services from the Maybank. Okay, I'm cannot denying the best of system provided by Maybank. Okay, Tariq, if you I think that because you are foreigner, maybe I don't know whether you have these services or account in Maybank to you, but one of the best for you to to be noted is in Malaysia just now is a Maybank. Okay, Maybank to you. Okay, I don't know in Yemen you are using what bank system that which is much more faster and then easier. Do you have one in Yemen?
Yes, yes, we have bank is linked with Asian or with the Asian banks. It's called the Yemeni Bank and the Yemeni Bank and Asian. Yes.
All right, good. So, Encik Azim, so do you have any example for us to discuss about the information system in business today? So maybe you have experience with the provided services to the community.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. Very good evening, afternoon to all friends. I will share about, because I love football, I will share what happened in Kelantan now. Nowadays in Kelantan, they are using a new platform to sell ticket. So we can watch Kelantan TRW play in online, where the stadium is vacant, but we still can watch the game through the e-ticket that they sold. Okay, this is where we can see that even though COVID, there are so many things causing the chaos because of COVID, but it has accelerated the technology, so we don't have to go to the stadium anymore. However, we are missing the excitement where if we are in the stadium, we can listen to the crowd. However, but what we want to know is the end result of the game. That's what I can share, Doctor. That's
Yeah.
how the football is conducted in the modern days.
All right. Thank you very much, Azim. This is one of the example just now. So we actually we are feeling like we are in the game of the PS4 and PS5. So the technology actually has been applied into the PS4 and PS5 in the PlayStation, which is for us actually like a new things. Okay, a new things, but in technology actually it is much more far away from us. Okay, so because of the pandemic, so why they are not in the first place thinking about this system this way instead of by having a lot of crowd, okay, going to the stadium. Okay, and then the why you need to go, I mean, lot of people going to the stadium to buy a ticket instead of you can generate the online ticket. But we know that there is a security issues when we paid a ticket. For example, like a cloning series numbers of ticket and whatsoever. They want the system or a programmer can do the task for you, okay, for the club to avoid all the security things. Okay, so this is kind of the emerging of industrial revolution. When we talk about industrial revolution, it is not about the huge industry. No, okay, the huge is industry is the spark. Okay, is the spark of the agenda of the technology moving forward. Okay, moving forward or transformation forward. So Malaysia also going to the IR4, which is transformation forward. So we as a community, we also need to transform and moving forward. So this is our task actually. So there is no more society in Malaysia which is do not know about the technology. Okay, so this is the thing. We must know, even though our baby also just now having 24/7 phone with them, which is like previously in our era, we do not know how to use and operate the phone. So we just go hanging around with our friend, swimming in the apa nama river, and then climbing the hill and whatsoever, going playing combat and whatsoever in the forest. This is something like what we say a dark side, something like a dark Vader, something like that. And so this is a future. This is a future. Now you need to how to say, you need to wake up, which is you are using also the technology. Okay, even though we are not equipped by the like robotic things, but we have been wired. Okay, we have been wired. So you are using headphone, earphone. We are using camera. People watching us, we do not know. Like maybe the first wife, second wife, third wife, and fourth wife. We do not know. Come on, man. This is a noon. We need to chill. We need to laugh. Okay. Okay. So because of in information system is very interesting to be discussed. It is a very broad. Okay. When we discuss in broad, so there must be things that we need to very focus. Okay. So that's why when we talk, people need and know how to talk the system language. Okay, system language. At least you are not to become a programmer, but you know how the system, logic system moving forward or towards at the end, what is the end of the product. Okay. That's why, like previously when we meet, I said to you that this is not undergraduate lecture. So this is a matured people like us. We are exchange our opinion. We have a lot of experience, which is I cannot deny. Okay, so at the same time, you may ask Tariq experience in Yemen because we want to know a lot from our brother in Yemen. Like myself, also I have friends from the Yemen, from Nigeria, from Europe, and whatsoever. We want to know a lot about this technology they use. There are so many things they are moving forward, like we are just now following from the back. Yeah, can. This is the things that we need to assume that we are follower, a good follower. I follow. Okay, right. So can we have another example? Nashran, do you have any example?
For my example, same like this example. For me, I like a movie. So the way we watch the movie now is different, and we watch now in the laptop, in our smartphone, in our TV, in at our home, compared to previously before the COVID-19. We watched the movie at the cinema, and last movie that I watched is on Justice List, the new one. It's on HBO Max, Disney Plus, and Netflix. It's a new platform for us to watch entertainment such as movie.
Okay, good. Another one good example. So I can say like this. Previously, before this Android box or satellite box, okay, satellite TV take place. So if you want to watch something, we need to go back to our home. This is traditional, a traditional way. Okay, just now when we have a lot of appliance, okay, a lot of appliance, we have notes, we have tab, we have phone, we have laptop, we have many more. Okay, from the analog TV moving towards to the digital TV and moving the third to the LCD TV and going towards the plasma TV, and now we have the 12K TV. Okay, UHD, ultra high definition to 12K. So meaning to say that if you want the quality of 12K, you need to banish the rest of the technology. So it is a destructive technology. Okay, that's the thing. So if we follow the technology, meaning to say, like, for example, international, if you go for international, definitely in all people using iOS. Okay, iOS for Apple. It is not normal Android. But the iOS itself having the obsolete date of the how to say version. Okay, so now you need to buy. If you um, Apple, how to say, Apple apa, Apple punya apa,
Apple freak, Apple maniac macam tu.
Apple Maniac, for
Dia punya
example,
peminat.
Apple Maniac kan. So like recent version, I think that the previous version cannot comply with the recent version. Meaning to say that you need to buy a 12 version because the 12 version is comply with the 5Gs. So soon or later 5Gs will be coming. So it is already landed in Malaysia, but they are not 100% connected with 5Gs. Not yet, but soon. Okay, this is the thing that like phone, Android phone or iOS phone. So you need to something like, if you macam kita kata, if you have a children, maybe you can give to the children because of you buy a unify services, streaming, how to say, apa lagi, service yang ada tu, unify, streaming, guys.
Maxis, Telkom.
Maxi 5G.
Yes, Maxis, Telkom. Yes. 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 Yes, and so on and so forth. So it is something like we must have. I think that just now we must have. It is not something like we want to. It is a must. Like previously, maybe I want to. Okay, something like keperluan dengan kehendak. Okay, keperluan dengan kehendak. It is a must just now. You need to have a strength connection of the internet. So by the time they are offering you for the 100 Mbps, so take the 100 Mbps instead of 80 or 30 Mbps. Because of the 100 Mbps is quite stable for how to say, watching movies, having a discussion with friends. So we have maximum 12 appliance can be used in the one time. Okay, instead of you have a 30 megabyte or 80 megabyte, which is limited to 5 to 7. Okay, so it is satisfied actually having the 100 Mbps. Okay, because now there are no more Astro. I think that a lot of Malaysian terminate their satellite TV like Astro because there are a lot of charging coming in the bill. So just now, like people said, YouTube will become the most channel replacement of the normal channel. And secondly is the Netflix, which is previously US and the rest of the country are watching Netflix. Okay, so now Malaysia coming to become a trend, subscribing the Netflix. Okay, so we actually like me, seriously, I'm not just now heavily watching TV1, TV2 and TV3 anymore. So because I have two Android TV at home, and then I have two big screen TV at home, so I can watch soccer, I can play games, I can watch cinema, and so on and so forth. We can create our environment like we want to go to the movie. We want a part of the how to say, die-hard football supporter in stadium. So it is how we want to transform the information. So every inch of the land, every inch of the time, every minute of the time, every minute of the time paid for the system. So we are living in the structured world. If you watching Matrix, if you watching like artificial intelligence movie and whatsoever, we are in the grid. Okay, believe it or not, you need to believe it that we are living in grid. We have been gridded. Okay, like satellite, if you want to move one satellite to one point to another point, so the US military given the grid, okay, to move their satellite from one point to another point. Okay, believe it or not. So also like land, we have coordinate like GPS and whatsoever. Okay, tak tahulah betul ataupun tidak. Saya rasa betul. Okay, alright. So can we have another example more? Okay, so siapa ni? Zuhdi, Muhammad Zuhdi. Okay. Alright, so Afifi, Muhammad Afifi Zuhdi. Muhammad Zuhdi.
Yes, doctor.
Which one?
Sorry,
Zuhdi or
tak turn on. Afifi.
Afifi Zuhdi and Muhammad Zuhdi is the same person or different person?
No, it's a different person.
I see, okay. Example?
Sorry, tak turn on video, rasa tak handsome lagi hari ni, doctor.
Okay. Tak
Okay.
on pun handsome dah.
Okay, doctor. How's the pandemic hit us? I think the pandemic hit us very bad on the way we think. Previously, we really addressed the physical presence of being in the class, being in the working environment. But once the pandemic came in, actually we can do lots and lots of things without being there, like our class today. So we can see that the development of apps like Google Meet, Zoom, and all those kind of things are booming. Okay, and I was being attentive to what you say just now, that we are the following country. So I would be advising all of us as a follower, we have to be smart on what are we following, because it's going be difficult when we are going to left behind our own values, such as dulu kalau kita tengok the kids mana ada pegang-pegang tablet, kalau I nak sentuh my dad's punya phone dulu pun I rasa kena jentik dulu baru boleh dapat pegang. So the kids just now just nak dapat phone, just take it and then 1 hour, 3 hours, 2 hours, just those kind of things. So benda-benda values yang macam tu lah I would say kena elakkan daripada kita terbawa-bawa. Kita nak senang, we don't want to hurt them, tapi at the same time kita tak sedar kita dah moving towards that. So benda-benda macam tu lah which I concern very much. And then another thing is the industrial 4.0 ni bagus kepada profit maker, macam industrial punya country, Japan, China apa semua, it's good for them, but is it really good for us? Sebab dia akan cause lots and lots of retrenchment. Itu je lah. Dia ada pros and cons in everything, tapi what I see it in that way for now.
Okay, thank you.
My opinion.
Alright. Okay, it's a good things. It's a good things because of we sometimes we feel that we how to say loss of value. Our human value is disappear actually. I don't know, because of sometimes just now, if we can refer to the rest, previous news and whatsoever, parents hit children, so they caught and then bring to the jail and whatsoever. So like previously, our parents hit us and then try to teach, like it is not something like brutal. It is to show that, okay, if you do this, this is a mistake. Do not repeat this mistake against and again and against. So just now it is something like against the beyond of the norm of our living. When we as a parent are touching too much, hit too much of our daughter or son and whatsoever we have, so it is declared as a crime. But just now, so if you forgot to wear your mask, and then you know, having something like you kind of do some kalau bahasa kata endah tak endah, so you will be fined 10,000, 10k. Okay, your you replace your exhaust and contribute to the noise pollution, and then you will they will fine you 10k and then bring you to the jail. And then if you hit so much so bad your daughters, your son and whatsoever, and then you will be fined and then go to the jail and so on and so forth. And then towards the end, everybody in Malaysia go to jail. This is crazy, man. So everything.
That's one of the thing yang I nak touch, Doctor, because tak ada sekatan in information in technology dekat Malaysia. There's so much netizen. So bila kerajaan makes a decision on this and that, bila netizen komen, dia pun ubah. So kita tak tahu yang mana satu yang latest, mana satu yang lagi relevant. Dia tak kaji 2-3 hari pun dia boleh tukar sebab tak ada control of information ni dekat Malaysia. Itu pun concern saya.
Definitely. We have just now many concern about the information, and also people need to know about the changing of information from time to time, because we are now in the pandemic, like we are in the how to say, the proklamasi darurat, something like that. The information actually been used by intelligent person, intelligent people and intelligent community, and they also change all the procedure, all the how to say, the rules and regulation, because of they have their power to change. But believe it or not, when somebody or person that, I mean, apa nama ni, already finished their terms of services and so on and so forth, so the procedure and the SOP actually terpakai lah kepada dia previously, because we tak kira lah every person or every individuals that creating the SOP procedure and whatsoever, because the current SOP or the current procedure that they are using, especially for the information, to guide the information system, the control the economy and so on and so forth, is belongs to the person that have the power, current power. That's the thing. Itu yang menyusahkan kita sebenarnya. So all in all, in conclusion, kita boleh katakan we are actually becoming like mentimun. Okay, they are actually the durian, the golek kiri pun kita kena, golek kanan pun kita kena, because of we are rakyat marhain. Okay, so I don't know what happened to the law, to the managing of the law, people holding the law, everything people or society do, or masyarakat do, or individual do, everything they want to put in the jail. So you have to bear in mind. I introduce myself again as I am actually penolong penguasa penjara kehormat. So I am how to say, officially a prison officer. I am a prison officer. Okay, so exclusively actually, when the first thing I go to the prison, it is quite nervous, because orang baik-baik, a good people cannot enter the prison instead of the bad people or people doing wrong things and then put them in the prison. So in prison, yes, they are all a wrong person doing a wrong things, right person doing a wrong things and whatsoever being punished into the jail. But in jail, they have been educated by warden. Okay, dalam bahasa Melayunya, dalam bahasa Jawanya, mereka yang bersalah ini, okay, dididik supaya menjadi yang terbaik. Okay, menjadi yang terbaik, the best human being on earth. Okay, dan prison actually has been replaced. The name prison, we are not calling prison anymore. It is something like care institution, like care institution of correctional. Okay, pusat pemulihan akhlak. It is no more prison. Okay, that's the thing which is community need to know. Okay, they are educating people in the correctional institution. Okay, so this is the wrong things that you are doing. Why you are doing? So this is the right way you must do, because when you go face to face, go release from the correctional institution, then you must to show a good things that people can accept you as a community or society. That's the thing. So for me, 100%, I'm not agree that everything must be punished, which is ordering people go to the jail. This is again the humanities for me. Okay, denda lah, denda. Okay, you fine. Okay, 20k fine. Okay, so soon or later you will go to the lawyer and then talk to the lawyer. Okay, come on lawyer, I don't have any money, so I can, from the 20k I can manage to pay only 20 ringgit. Okay, fine, 20 ringgit. Kan? If judges accept 20 ringgit instead of 20k, then okay. Like us, some of us may be a government servant, so the ones you have something like go to the mahkamah and whatsoever, to the court and whatsoever, it is something like a bad record in towards our services. We cannot request for the appointment, appointment of a position and so on and so forth. Can. So I don't know. Because of the system procedure, I don't know whether what they are doing just now is the right thing for community or society to absorb. Tengah menderita kot, duit pun tak ada ni dengan COVID and whatsoever, you want to find us 10k, man. Oh man, I don't know how to say. Okay, so mungkin polis pun pening kepala tak apa, because they are local authority to guard us. But then when the fine goes to us, tak usah kata fine from the policeman, fine for the local authority ataupun majlis pembandaran, sebab parking pun sudahlah 10 ringgit pun kecoh macam 1000 ringgit. Kan? Macam saya, plate J, parking dekat, tak masuk parking, I'm not properly parking in the box that they are provided. They fine me because of I'm not my car is number flat of my car tu is a J, Johor, it's not D, Kelantan. So I got fined. Oh, crazy man. So this is not fair for me. Kan? Yang lain tengok okey je, tak ada pun slip apa-apa, tengok kereta kancil, kereta maybe aku kena fine. Okay, fine. Nak buat macam mana kan? Buka Skypark dan bayar fine RM10. Dah, duduk diam-diam. So this is not fair. Macam apa Ahmad Albab pula. Kan? Okay, so you know, like our friend said that if we use a good for the system, so we can have a good benefit. If you use bad system, so the thing good and bad will become to us. Contoh, okay, you are using information system but doing the bad things like hacking all the bank system and whatsoever, you dapat berjuta-juta. This is good for you but the bad to the bank. Okay, you dah kaya raya, you dah hilang, muka you pun tukar jadi muka sajak, so siapa tahu? Kan? Kita tak tahu benda tu, mungkin muka Nasran tukar jadi muka apa nama ni Eric Cantona. Kita tak tahu kan, sebab dia ada banyak duit. Kita kan we are living like Korean kan. So yalah, people in Kelantan say that if you want to have a face like Korean, you need to eat budu. So Tariq, you need to taste how budu is. Maybe your face will not not like Yemen but like a Korean Yemen, something like that. Okay. So this is the things that we want to discuss about this chapter. Why and what happened when the pandemics and the industrial revolution 4 hit the world. Okay, hit the world. So there are a lot of things happen when we sleep. So there are things moving and there are things transform into other form. We do not know because the system is not sleep. So we humans sleep. Okay, they are actually evolved 360 like Terminator. We do not know. And they are talking about flying car. So then they do some joke. So just now in 2020, we are not seeing just now flying car instead of airplane flying and helicopter, jets and whatsoever. Okay, so the dream, it is a very high dream, very artificial intelligent dream. People make it just now, but sooner or later there will be the hit of the flying car. But we do not know. The prototype is there. Okay, the prototype is there. The animation of the car is there. But when we saw just now is the floating bus. Okay, floating bus in Terengganu. Okay, and then floating car in way around the world, but not yet flying car. Okay, all right. So far so good, Okay. So I just moving a bit slide. Tak moving pun kadang nanti ada orang report Dr. Sophie mengajar slide tak gerak-gerak. Masalah juga kan. Okay, this is why we want to discuss about how information system are transforming business. I tak moving this slide pun, I dah tahu dah sebab I dah mengajar 5 tahun dah subjek ni. Okay, so in all actually it is discuss about what actually we are discussing just now. Okay, what happened information system in business just now. Okay, it is increase in wireless technology. Yes, it is already wireless, and it is now not to say wireless, it is just now fiber optic technology we are using just now. 5Gs we are talking about fiber optic, the most fastest transmission of the data. Okay, ini slide yang agak lama ke belakang lah, but the current technology we need to know. Okay, we need to update. There is no analog system. Okay, analog system which is using a wave system. Okay, so digital going to wireless and going to the fiber optic things. Okay, kalau kita tengok artificial intelligence, they are using fiber optic, which is kita tengok macam apa nama, macam straw yang berkala-kala merah biru bercahaya tu. Very thin, halus sangat dia punya apa nama tu, dia punya data transmission tu. Okay, kita we cannot see by using our eyes. Okay, kita tak nampak sebenarnya. And then by having this transformation ni, so when we talk about fiber optics and whatsoever, definitely now we actually using the fiber optic, like Celcom tanam dekat dalam apa nama ni, implant in the land, okay, around Malaysia, and also the connection under ocean, okay, itu adalah kabel fiber optic. So we are not using this line, we are not using wave technology, digital technology, we are using just now is a fiber optic technology. Okay, and in fact of that, so we are being introduced by the cloud. Okay, cloud storage, cloud computing, and believe it or not, when you buy a laptop and also when you buy the iOS Apple technology, they are offering you the SSD. Okay, cloud SSD storage. Kalau you perasan lah, kalau beli yang terbaru macam just now my recent laptop Huawei technology, I'm buying the Huawei technology which is cloning the Apple iMac, something like that. And then all the features like Huawei Share, the system up to the iCore 5 or iCore 7, which is named Ryzen 5, Ryzen 7, and Ryzen 10. Okay, so this is the competition of the Korean versus US. Okay, so like previously we know that how Korean paid the fine from the US, which is their transfer all the coin, okay, 1 cent coin, to pay all the fine to the United States, something like that. Okay, so the globalization opportunity, which is internet, has drastically reduced cost of operating on global scale. Definitely because of just now, tak perlu ada duit banyak. Okay, we can save our money because we can only go for the online class. So for your information, online class has been implemented previously, like 5 years or 10 years ago in Europe. Okay, I have one friend, which is my co-supervisor from University of Vasa, Finland. They are using long time ago smart classroom. Okay, like just now we are using smart classroom, they are actually 10 years ago using smart classroom, and then they paid and using all the transaction using online. So it is not something like a wow factor for us, especially for me, because we are using the technology and so on and so forth. So but like Afifi say that this is upon on us how the bad and the good things we are dealing with the system actually. Okay, so itu kita kata tepuk dada, tanya selera lah. Okay, tanya diri kita sendiri how good and bad we are using system. Okay, so present both challenges and opportunity is a must. Okay, it's a must. So it is not something new system maybe for the third country like us, but it is a normal system or current system in the first nation like US, China and so on and so forth. Okay, paling dekat, the close nation beside us actually is we can see the Singapore lah. Okay, Singapore is the most close nation. Kita tengok how Singapore develop as a merchandise nation, as a collaboration nation and whatsoever is of Malaysia. So the recent news that we heard that North Korea has been pulled out the orang kata apa, disconnected the relationship between North Korea and Malaysia. So because of the previous case of Jong Nam and whatsoever, which is we do not know actually what happened. Okay, suddenly the North Korea closed the deal, closed the door for us. Okay, so let them, which is want to apa nama, manage the country, think about it. So as long as the situation is not hit to the community, to the society, we can say that Malaysia masih lagi selamat lah. Okay, alright. So I think that enough for today, for this very known. Okay, thank you for attending class. So it is 1.5, okay, instead of 3 hours for the introduction. Okay, so I actually supposed to conduct class early early in this evening, but I have the things that I need to do. Okay, so thank you very much for attending for this very known. And then it is a very good quality, a good sample, a good discussion with all of you. And then inshallah maybe we will see next week, okay, for the chapter 2. The rest of information, Tariq, you may directly access eCampus. Just now, for all of you, the current information update, I will update in the eCampus. I will soon as possible notify you if I already done my structure of the apa nama ni, information, weekly information in the eCampus system. Okay, no worries. I will put all the your case study, group assignment, and so on and so forth in the eCampus. So I think in groups, okay, furthermore, in groups, please do not, please try to remember Tariq, okay? So I have previous experience for new undergraduate, which is they are forgetting one of their friends until the end. So this is sadly speaking that why you are not enter the groups and whatever. We do not know that yalah student baru and new student, they are not going for face to face and face to face instead of having this digital. So they already missing one of their friends, you know. This is something funny, and this is something bad, and sadly to hear about the what we say cooperation among them. I don't know. So please remember our friend Tariq, international student Tariq. Okay, so maybe I think that Tariq already have invited in our group WhatsApp, I think.
Yes, I already, yes.
All right,
Okay.
all right, fair enough. Thank you very much for the siapa nama Laila. Okay, so I think this all for today, because yeah, our friend is not very well, and then one of our friend need to go and having a swab for screening for COVID and whatsoever. Stay tuned, stay safe, stay healthy, and whatsoever. Please do not become a contact bee of COVID. It is like COVID already, you know. very suffer. Okay, work from home, missing my chair, my desk, and whatsoever. Okay, so thank you very much again. So I hope that we can see next week, inshallah. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.
Waalaikumsalam
Thank you,
warahmatullahi
Doctor.
wabarakatuh.
Thank you,
Doctor.